Friday, June 19th, Juneteenth. The arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice. Phrase made popular by Martin Luther King Jr., but which actually harkens back to the writings, a set of sermons by Theodore Parker, published 10 years before the Emancipation Proclamation, and thus a dozen years before the enslaved people in Texas discovered that they were free. The origins of this day. And this morning I woke up, went out front, found the paper on the front lawn, and the headlines are that DACA is, for now at least, saved by the Supreme Court. This is a day for justice. We've been talking this week about the difference between looking at the world through a lens that is sort of common sense and the lens of wisdom. How do we see through the eyes of wisdom? The nature of justice looks different depending upon the lens that we use. From a common sense perspective, justice is when bad people get punished. They get caught and they get what they deserve. So when people talk about justice being done for someone who was harmed, that's what they're talking about, is do the perpetrators get caught and punished? And from a common sense perspective, that is exactly what we are looking for with justice. But from the lens of wisdom, from the lens of a more complex adaptive system, injustice, the presence of injustice, is evidence that there's some way in which the system isn't working properly. It's not functioning in such a way that the best interests of the whole system and of all of the parts of the system are being served. So justice means the corrections that we can make within the system such that the system begins to function properly. So we're making some adjustments within the system. And some of those are under the label reparations. What does it mean to repair? And we think of reparations sometimes in terms of paying money, that there's a certain wealth that needs to be transferred. And certainly justice is about equity. But equity is about more than just how much your property is worth. Equity is also an equity of opportunity. So reparations has to do not just with people getting more wealth or wealth being transferred in some way. It has to do with shifting the whole system such that everyone has equity with regards to the opportunities by which we each live our lives, such that the whole system benefits. A more equitable system is good for everyone. And so I'm feeling a bit celebratory today because it seems to me that that is in fact what we are able to do. And that is a proper celebration. Hope you have a great day.